Hello and welcome back, my friends. We are on to episode 9 of my 2026 journals, and in episode 9 we are going to be looking at the Hobonichi 5-year A6 planner, and I'm going to be sharing that with you and giving you some feedback on how I'm working with it. Am I filling it in every day? Just some information about that. Thank you so much if you join me throughout this whole series. And if you haven't done, then this series is a look into all of the different journals I'm experimenting with in 2026, so you don't have to. If you haven't subscribed yet, please consider subscribing to my channel for more content like this. So if you would like to see what's happening in my A6 5-year journal, stay tuned. I believe this is number 9, but I think I'm losing count in my series about my journals for 2026. And remember that I am experimenting. I'm trying out all these journals, but this one in particular, I want to keep going with. So whatever I decide, I do want to keep going with this one. It's very special. It is a gift. It was a gift for me. So it's very pretty, and it's in a gift set. It's beautiful. If you haven't seen this, this is the 5-year Hobonichi 5-year diary. Let's take it out, and I have, let's just move the box, but isn't that super cute if you haven't seen this yet? And I noticed actually when I was looking into these that there isn't that many videos online about them or using them. You know, normally it's just like an unboxing, so I thought I'd wait until I got a few entries in there before I shared it. So I am absolutely loving this. I am terrified that I'm going to ruin this cover. You know, it's white, and yeah, I'm pretty scared that I'm going to mess it up. But they don't seem to have a plastic cover, and if you know of a plastic cover for this one, then please let me know. Lily, can you please stop snoring? I'm really sorry. My bug is snoring ahead. She's right below my desk. Lily, stop snoring. No, she's even opened her eyes, but carried on snoring. So I'm sorry. Oh, she's leaving the room now, annoyed. Yeah, she's leaving the room. Sorry, we'll wait till she leaves. She's very annoyed that I woke her up. Okay, back to this. So this is the 5-year. It is the 𝐖𝐴𝐴𝐴 or 𝐖𝐴𝐴𝐴𝐴. This is the embroidery. Isn't it lovely? Like, it's really pretty. And this pen is a sailor fountain pen. It is a collaboration with Misutama, who is a Japanese illustrator. And you might have seen, let me see if I can show you. Let's see if you might have seen this sort of little character before. See that? So yeah, it's a really nice pen actually. It wasn't expensive. You can get it off Amazon, and it's what you call a Profit Junior +10. Really nice nib. It writes really nicely, and it's not like one of my most expensive. So I thought if I keep this in here, keep this in this pen holder, I don't know if it'll fit in the hole. No, it doesn't. So I was just sort of putting the clip in and keeping it together in the box. So what I would like to do for mine is actually keep the same ink. Now I know some people, let's take a look inside anyway. Some people change their ink monthly. I've thought of maybe keeping the same ink throughout the year and then changing each year to a different color ink. We'll see how it goes. But so you get this that comes in with the package. This is the it's just like tells you how to do it, and you're going to need Google Translate to do this. It sort of like gives you the layout of pages. You do get a free page as well to try your pens out on it, but it depends on how you want to do it, like how you lay it out. Just an instruction manual, and then this is the This is the 𝐖𝐡𝐞𝐫𝐞. That's her business card. There you go. And then this is the actual journal. It's really nice, lovely paper. Again, you know, you can't fault Hobonichi. They always do some really nice journals. And so I've just sort of started basically straight in. Healing takes time. I've got some issues with my knee, but I'm trying to focus on good things here. So rather than say it still isn't fixed, you know, I want to try to focus on positives in this journal, because one of the things I do not want to go back and read about the bad times I'm having in the year. Okay, I don't want to pretend that everything's great, but I want to just focus on the highlights of that day. So each day, I'm just going to learn to be gentle with myself, is what I've said, and just try to heal and not try to rush things. And this is healing in my body, but it's also healing in my mind. We had some things happen last year. We had my son and his wife and children moved away from where we live and moved across to the to Portugal, to the other side of the world. I live in Canada, and so that's a struggle for me because I used to live just around the corner. So we're just dealing with things like that, and just to, you know, take time. I'm not just going to be okay with it straight away, and just to be gentle with myself. So that's what that really is about. And then I'm just focusing on one thing. So we went to the theatre, and as you can see, so this is this is the 2nd of January 2026, and then the 2nd of January 2027 will go underneath it. So sometimes I've gone over the line a little bit on this side of the page, but I don't think it really matters. You know, you don't have to draw something with it every time. I just don't want to waste this side of it. So to begin with, I was like, I'm just going to use stamps and I'm just going to draw. And so that's how I decided at the beginning. So I've got some stamps and I'm just going to draw with it. And then I was like, I love stickers. They bring me joy. So why wouldn't I use stickers in here? We'll see how it goes. If it gets too thick, I'll have to stop. But, you know, it's already really thick journal as it is. So I'm just wondering how that's going to work. So this is just like Join Cat Collage Club. That's what brought me joy that day. I got some happy mail. We watch Netflix. We have a family night when they come around for supper. And when people come around for supper and we watch Netflix, glitch. I got, oh my gosh, sorry about my phone. I can't switch it off because if it's an emergency, I have to have it on. So washi tape. I got some washi tape delivered and I had to put it in there. It's like, I'm going to put it in there. It's lovely. So, and then a new pen day. So I didn't actually receive the pen this day, but we ordered it for my birthday. So that's quite exciting. And then just about thinking about our trips. We've got a couple of trips this year that are booked already and we may have to cancel them if I can't get, I've got some issues with my knee. So we're just going to have to stay at home. But then I'm trying to focus on what I love about my home, which I do love my house. I love my home. I love where we live. So just focusing on that. And then I just really had a day of, fortunately I got my work done early, and so I just focused around updating my journals and my planners. And then this day I focused on work because there was a lot of work to do. And then I was looking at sharing knowledge. I'm working on a program where I share knowledge about digital transformation. So I wanted to just put that down. That's what I was focusing on that day. Then we went out that evening and we had so much fun with some friends. So that was good to do that. And then we had a curry night. We love curry, and it's the English national dish if you didn't know. So we ordered a curry and had a night in watching the movies. And then it was my granddaughter's birthday, so we had we went and bought ice cream cake, and I still had a physio on this day. That was quite cool. I had fun there with like loads and loads of needles, and then we headed off to the birthday party and see my daughter in hospital. So that was the things that I liked on that day. And finally, yesterday, it was a really nice Sunday. I spent most of the day journaling and setting up my planners for the week. And that was it. So that's it. You get this free as part of the gift if you get the gift box, but you can buy this separately. It's a lot cheaper, but obviously I didn't buy it because it was a present, Christmas present for me. So yeah, so I am loving that. I'm keeping up with it. What I will say about this is what I normally do is I will normally do 2 or 3 pages at a time. So I don't normally just do one. I will wait a couple of days and then do a couple of different, a couple of spreads. But I am tracking what I'm doing in other planners, so I can look in there and go, okay, right, this is what I think, particularly my joy journal, because I want to do highlights. So it's really easy to remember what I did the day before. So I do like to do it if I can, but if I'm not in my office, if I'm in my room, this tends to stay in my office, in my study area at home. So anyway, so that is the journal. I love it. 5-year, and if you haven't tried it, it's worth it, particularly this size, which is the A6. So I don't think I could commit to they do an A5 one as well, and I didn't really feel like I could commit to A5. There's not a lot of space there. It's just a couple of lines really. And so yeah, let me know what you think of the A5. Have you tried an A5? This again is my first year of committing to such a huge journal, but I'm excited to finish it. I mean, I journal every day anyway, so it's going to be great to read next year what I'm doing on the same day. I think that's when it really starts to be exciting. So if you can put the commitment in this first year, everybody I've seen said you get more pleasure out of it the second year, but I'm still enjoying it. So let me know what you think, or if you're using a 5-year journal, what 5-year journal are you using? And say hi to me in the comments, even if it's just a thumbs up, or like you want to know, you notice something about something I've got on my desk, just chat with me in the comments. I love to hear from you. Have a good rest of your week. Take care, and I will see you real soon. All of you haven't subscribed, I'd really appreciate it. If you subscribe, click on notifications, and you will get all of these series. Is going to be sent right to your feed. So take care. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.